A couple of weeks ago I was telling everyone I was reading a sci-fi novel called Hyperion, and I was loving every bit of it. The backstory, the character development, the world building, excellent. And just as I was getting to the best part of the story, boom, it's over. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked into it a bit, and Dan Simmons, the author, and the publishing company, they fucked me. They fucked me hard. They pinned my head down to the ground, lifted up my arse, and they rode me. There's 4 books. Of course, I have to see what happens, so I downloaded the rest of the books. But just letting you know, I didn't realise there was that much work in it. They're 24 to 27 hours long each book. It's alright for me sitting here every day. I have the time, so I'm sorry about that, but it is worth it. I do love it. But God, my arse is sore from that riding. Another thing that's been swallowing up my time lately is Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai, what a series. I don't know how it passed my radar. My 5th best friend Gary said to me, he knows I don't watch an awful lot of telly, and he says, have you been watching Cobra Kai on Netflix? I don't know what's that. He says it's a continuation of Karate Kid, set in present day, has the exact same characters in it. Give it a couple of episodes, it'll grow on you. He was not wrong. Yeah, it's cheesy, but just the right amount of cheese that an 80s TV show should have that is actually in present day. All I'm saying is, music, crappy cratty, it's just brilliant. It's brilliant. I love it. I'm Team Johnny all the way. Cobra Kai. It's all about. I finished it last night. It's brilliant. Love it. Love it. Just what the doctor ordered. Some light, fun TV. Oh, I see all the nice little drops of oil on my window. Yeah, and the way I have the crane grounded there, because this morning I would have to open my fucking mouth, and now I've pipe gun. So there you go. And I think it's this one gone. And it's pissing rain on me. But you know what? I don't give a shite. Just as I'm adequately moist, I found the guilty party. Look at it. Suppose what do you expect? 8,500 hours. They're all gonna go now. Now to I hope I have a pipe. And yeah, the sun's out now. Would I be lucky enough? I am. That's good enough for me. As good as new. You'd swear it was never burst. I'll just clean a little bit of the excess oil off it, so I'm not going to go through the hassle of cleaning my windows and then have oil splattering back into it. And nobody got time for that shy. Not me anyway, because I'm just not a dirty bastard, I never thought I'd see the day that I'd say this, but I got loads of messages, people wondering what the recipe is for the Yorkshire Med last night.
The oatmeal cookies.
Well,
it's 888, so 8 ounces self-raising, 8 golden castor sugar, 8 ounces butter, 2 to 4 tablespoons of golden syrup, depends what you like, the juice of an orange.
What if you only have a banana?
You don't put banana in it. And
are you only saying that because you're Protestant?
Yeah, I am. And if you like to just kind of make it a little bit crunchier, you can use ground almonds, maybe 2 to 3 ounces. Yeah,
that's it.
Nice. Yeah, just do your sugar, your butter, and your juice and your golden syrup together first. Melt them all down, and then mix in.
So you add all your flour.
Yeah, your flour and your.
You tired, Vic?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm very tired. And then you obviously have 8 ounces of oatmeal, Odlums. So I use, but it doesn't matter what you use. And
that is not a product placement, by the way.
No, it's not actually. And I always use Odlums, but look at whatever.
Don't say that. Now I should be getting money off.
Oh, wish stuff.
Odlums, send me on some fucking money, bitches.
And just mix your oatmeal, your porridge oats in, and then your flour. Mix it all really well, and it's like in an oven.
Just mix it, mix.
Yeah, and in an oven for 140 for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your oven. All right. When you ate them all, they're gone.
I did. Great. Look at that horrible fucking weather. Rain was beating off the windows of the bedroom this morning. I found it hard to drag myself out of bed. And plus I went to bed at 2 o'clock and Clark woke up having a nightmare last night. So I was wank tired. But I have to go to work. I have no choice. I'm essential. I'm essential, so you know, I have to go. Why was I up so late? Because Snapchat is only a cunt of an app, and I had to delete everything and I had to re-upload it, and then I had to back up stuff, and yeah, it was a load of shite. And plus I'm getting ready to start selling all this shit, and I had to do a heap of stuff that I don't fucking like doing. Don't like doing all that shit. But I did it anyway. Now, I got myself the grandest coffee. Oh Jesus. Taste test. Oh yeah, that boy here in your balls. I think 8 cents of each coffee goes to Michelle and Barack Obama. Yeah, Black Lives Matter and all that. Oh jeez, look at you, man. No socks on. There's a fucking pandemic out there! Jeez, there's a fairy oak. There's a 34 by 2. The original plan for this wood was to bring straight lines from there to there. It's about 1200, 1300 meters, and extract it at that point. It just ended up being too wet, so I linked all the lines across, just kept drawing brash to it. And now I'm in a bit of a pickle because there was a stupid vein of hardwood that didn't grow, probably because the ground's too wet. That's a long way over. I just don't know how many load of brash I'll have to go on this, and even if I do, will it keep me up? I need to get to here. It's fucking wet. And I can't spend all day drawing brush. I have to get a bit of timber. So it's time to go walkies. Try and figure out what I'm gonna do. No, I can't be sitting in the cab warm all the time. I just went over to the big man and said, "Well, Greg, how are you? Good morning." He says, "Well, Dave, how are you?" I said, "Greg, you're an Egan." He said, "Why?" She said, "Just don't forget. I'm here to just remind you you're fucking Egan. And a cunt of a man." I think I'm just going to come over to this line and I'll drag it up and all the way out. Fuck it. I have no other option. I'm going to spend 3 hours drawing brash. I'd have went around quicker. The good news is I got into the line. Bad news is it's just as wet as I anticipated it would be. Hey, you just you mosey on, don't you? I wasn't long running into a spot of bother, but God bless counterbalance. That's what I say. Come on, do your work. That's it. That's it. God, I love this machine, and my skill set. But no, that really is a bad sign when I have to load timber out. Yeah. I'm still tipping away above ground. There's Greg over there. I had to ring him. I said, "Greg, you do know it's wet here. Be careful, like, 'cause you do bogging on time, and I don't want you bogging here because I wouldn't be confident that I'd pull you as easy as I did the last time. The ground mightn't be as capable of pulling you out of a hole when you get into these holes. So don't bog." I was so sure I filled that hole adequately with timber, but it disappeared. So hopefully she stays up. So far so good, not so bad, not so fucking bad. You know, when you're in a wood like this and you're struggling to get out every single jog, the day flies. It is just flying. I suppose because you're concentrating on stuff. Now I know I didn't start early this morning, but still it's going quick. Reminds me of that age-old saying that all the old lads have the great saying, you know, spiders don't have big, wet, dripping fannies, but our government buildings are full of them. No, I don't know what relevance that has to what I'm doing here now, but it's a good saying. Well, I wouldn't waste my time greasing them yokes. Ah, sure, look, it's like that whole saying, a great man said it, when they're new they don't need it, when they're old they don't deserve it.
Heads get so hard.
Huh?
Heads get so hard.
Oh, I know, especially in that dung.
Proud of the sticks.
No, they're just amazing things.
I just don't know.
The great little girl, she's a great little girl. She says, my watch way cooler than yours. Your little fucking baby watch.
No, your watch
Daddy
is stupid.
Oh, is it great? Yeah, it's stupid.
She couldn't put a shirt on with your watch.
Oh, how many shirts do you wear every day? Yeah, fucking
But
give
if you were going out now.
Oh, if I'm going out, I wear my Armani one. Greg's gone one way, I'm going the other. And we go out again. This is more of it now. I'm down in the bedroom lifting weights, trying to get some gains because a gay friend of mine said my arms weren't as big as they used to be. And I said, yeah, you know, I've been on the bike more than lifting weights, so I said I'd go back at the weights. So I'm down there trying to get some gains, and Vicky's up here ahead again. What are you making now?
Chocolate biscuit cake.
Chocolate biscuit cake. What kind of chocolate? Oh, and the good chocolate too. Fruit and nut.
Yeah, get out of it. Put it down.
Put it down, alright.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, I thought it was one of the things you bake.
Oh, David. It's like a rocky road.
Oh. It's alright, you don't have to worry about me eating it, so. Who's gonna eat all them?
Hopefully the kids.
You're not gonna be happy until you give the kids diabetes. I'm going to bed. Are you coming?
Yeah.
So there's a present for you.